I totally didn't forget about this for a long time. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, you swell individuals? On today's part 2 tier list thing of horror. Guys, I wanted this out in October. It's fucking mid-November. But yeah, this is gonna be a 3-parter now, not a 4. I'm gonna record it all today though, so don't you worry. It's not gonna be a month before the next part. So, for the new people, I recommend checking out part 1 for the first 2 horror movies, because this won't make any sense if you haven't seen that part. But we're gonna be doing 3 movies today instead of 2, and then the last 3 will be in the last part, kind of separated a little bit. Each movie is gonna have 10 characters, except since we have more characters now, there's gonna be 11 characters in each group. So, they're gonna be decided with the Spinny Wheel of Spinniness. And last time, you guys actually said you wanted to see the spinniness. So I'll have a timestamp on screen for the people who want to skip the spinniness and go straight to the movie, but I will show you the results. So, first character.
Maybe. Oh, wow.
First death, most definitely likely, yes. Bro, if Paimon isn't dying immediately, I'm gonna be surprised. But who knows, maybe be a little twist. Celestia, Yes! Okay. I like it when smart characters are put in movies like this. I feel like Farzan is the type to say, fuck that shit, and go away from danger. I like it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe some lawful evil. That would be kind of cool. Wait, no. I don't know yet. But Sino, we got a bit of a horror Sumeru thing going. I like it. We got our MC, which I'm gonna flip a coin at the end to decide if it's the Abyss sibling or not, because that can take a dark turn depending on how that is. Oh no! If you guys didn't connect the dots here, this is Sigeween. Don't ask questions. I literally had a nightmare. I'm not even joking anymore. She scares me.
I'm like, ooh.
This cast is hype as shit. There's so much going on here. It's perfect.
Oh, fuck.
Chung Yun immediately makes me think of Paranormal Activity, which we could do, but there's so many other characters. Sigeween, the...
Not gonna spoil it yet. No. Okay.
Next we have Candice. I already have a perfect role for her, unfortunately.
Let's see though. What's this is weird. This is really interesting.
I wanted Nahida and Skara in the same movie. Please. Put Skara in there. I'm begging you. There's only 2 spots.
Oh my.
Alright, next up we have Mademoiselle Sarah. Oh, there's a lot of characters I don't see happy endings for, and that's unfortunate.
Ooh.
Okay, Yelan is a character I barely ever give the spotlight to, but there's a lot of potential for her in this. Okay, let's assemble the cast. Ooh, wait, I forgot about Lumine's position. Let me go flip a coin. Where's my quarter? I saw a quarter on the floor. Okay, she's the Abyss. Fuck. All right, so I think we have our 2 villains. I was gonna say we only needed 1, but this is fine. We're gonna say the main character of this movie is gonna be Chung Yun. I wanted it to be Yelan on the down low, just because she's very sneaky, like she gets around a lot. It'd be a very adult-rated movie with her as the MC, but we could still make that work. With this cinnamon bun boy, he's not gonna die. Everyone around him is gonna die by the demon of the night, known as Sigeween. So, the Paranormal Activity shit, that's what we doing. We're gonna say, ooh, wait, okay, wait, we can connect this a bit. So, the Abyss sibling, right? Okay, I'm happy it's the Abyss sibling now. Maybe the Abyss Order was trying to summon like some Cthulhu mythological demon of the night, but instead, they summoned this. Maybe they used like a strand of Melazine hair in the ritual to get some features on the creature. But plot twist, they just summon a Melazine. The evilest Melazine you've ever seen. She's gonna be like the Thing. No, hey! She's gonna be like, I fucking can't. She's gonna be like a cute version of the Thing, except like a paranormal activity version. Yeah, okay. I'm just picturing the terrifying creature with this face. After she gets summoned, all of the Abyss Order's like, what the fuck is that? We wanted a big demon. And Sigewinne is gonna murder the whole Abyss Order. She's gonna be like, you thought you could contain me? I desire human flesh, or not even human flesh, just all flesh. And she's gonna wipe out like half the Abyss Order. Dainsleif is gonna be so proud of her. Now, I know she's a wholesome cinnamon bun, okay? I don't care. The demon is gonna be... Now, I feel like Lumine is gonna be like a survivor. She's gonna be like, what have I summoned? And she's gonna be like, you're my bitch now. You're gonna do what I say. Lumine is Sigewinne's manservant. I love it. Sigewinne is like, I desire celestial blood. Then Paimon's gonna be the first one dead. Yes, maybe one day, like she's not with the Traveler, like the good one, and she's floating home in the middle of the night, and in the back alley, all you hear is, Paimon, what you did at the candy store. And she's gonna be like, no you didn't, what did I do? I didn't steal any sweets. And as she looks behind her, she gets knocked out by Lumine, who offers Paimon as a sacrifice to the Dark Lord. She will drink Paimon's bodily fluids and gain celestial powers, making her even more powerful. I'm so into this plot, it's stupid. And the only one who can stop the evilness of this child has to be Chongyun, because he can see the demons. He's gonna sense, right? Even if Sigewinne is far as heck away, the moment she's summoned, he's gonna have like a nightmare of Sigewinne is gonna wake up. He's like, I sense a disturbance in the force.
I'm not sure. I feel a disturbance.
And then the good guy team is gonna assemble. Now, which role should they all have? I need to think about the rest of the squad. There's gonna be a lot of book stuff that they need to uncover the truth on how to seal the demon. And in terms of that, I think Faruzan and Nahida are gonna help out. They're not sacrificing themselves. Voluntarily, no. So, they're both gonna be in the library in the middle of the night, right? Trying to uncover the truth. Nahida is using all 7 billion brain cells she has to help seal this demon. And she's gonna be so close to finding out the truth. She's gonna go home and brainstorm it, right? But Faruzan, who's gonna be in the library with Nahida, is gonna connect the dots that Nahida was about to. So she's gonna be like, oh my god, I need to tell Nahida, this is what we've been missing. And then Sigewinne is gonna appear in the library when Faruzan's all by herself. And she's gonna be like, you looking like 100-year-old snack, boomer. Faruzan's like, I'm not a boom. And then she gets sucked in to the nether realm, the shadow realm that is Sigewinne's stomach or whatever. But yes, with that in mind, Faruzan is gonna be the one who gets too close to the truth. I think Nahida, after this happens, is gonna uncover it. Ooh, what if Faruzan leaves like a message in her dying blood for Nahida? Yeah, and then she's gonna tell the MC, and then they're gonna solve the case. With that said, since Nahida is like the friend of all, she's gonna be Chongyun's bestie. Oh, wait, that's really cute. I like that. In this very wholesome movie, we have this. Very epic. As for the rest of the squad, wait, Lumine has to have an opposition as well. Someone needs to take her down. Who's it gonna be? Sino. Yes, okay. I think he's gonna be like the tracker. Yeah, him and Yelan are gonna be tracking Lumine's base, and that's how they're gonna get to Sigewinne. Because maybe Sigewinne is like sleeping in Lumine's bed, and she's forced to sleep on the floor. Why am I picturing this like SpongeBob's bedroom? You have SpongeBob and then Gary. Perfect. But yes, as for if they're gonna die or not, that's tricky. I'm gonna say one of them dies, and it's probably gonna be Sino, because Yelan knows those limits, right? If she sees Sigewinne, she's gonna bolt it. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna use my E and run as far away as possible. Sino is the type, he's like, justice, be gone, demon! But it's not gonna be enough. I am gonna say they take down Lumine. They take down the pet of the maybe Sino like impales Lumine, and Lumine is like the final thing keeping Sigewinne from destroying the multiverse. And she's like, you fools, you have unleashed Armageddon. And then Sigewinne is like, nah! And then she kills Sino. I'm gonna say Sino is the side character everyone loves. Yeah, because he's probably also memeing as he's doing like his justice motif. But yeah, he is gonna die, but he will be remembered in our hearts for a multitude of reasons. Now, with that said, I feel like Yelan is just gonna go on vacation after she sees this shit. Wait, that's perfect. Okay, wait. I think this is the perfect tier for Yelan specifically. She'll help in like the grand scheme of the case, but once shit like really hits the fan, she's gone. Nah, she's not staying for this. She's gonna go relax in Paris as the world's ending. Perfect conclusion for the dummy mummy. Now, as for the last three characters, bro, they all give me sacrificial vibes. Nah, who's gonna protect Chongyun with their life and who is gonna survive? Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I think Candace is gonna be the one who has no idea what the fuck is happening, but she's still gonna protect little boy Chongyun with her shield. Ooh. And what if her shield gets possessed and starts beating the heck out of herself? Yeah, she's gonna be hitting herself with the shield. Sigewinne is like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. And she's like, you think this could break me? And she's like, no. But this 9mm will. No, I'm sorry. She doesn't use a gun. She uses demonic sucky-wucky powers. But yeah, I'm gonna say Candace probably does die. I feel like she'll also be a character everyone loves just because of how chill she is. Like, you talk about ghost with this chick, she's gonna be like, the fuck is a ghost? Never heard of that server before. But yeah, that's gonna be the plot we go with. She's gonna be dead, but everyone loves her amazingness. As for Eula and Sarah, I'm gonna say Eula is gonna kind of be a main character. The blue motif of both of them, I need to make them a package deal. And I think this is what's gonna happen. She's gonna be that character who like halfway through the movie gets like brutally attacked by like Lumine when she's still alive, and everyone thinks she's dead. But during the final act, she comes back to help her nephew for the movie, because Shenhe ain't a part of this. She's gonna be the brute force while he's the exorcism. So with Nahida's information, Eula is gonna like find a way to pin down Sigewinne as Chongyun does like the sealing ritual, right? And Eula is getting like burned, like mauled by Sigewinne. But she does the job, and this is what leads to Sigewinne's ultimate seal. I feel like I'm mispronouncing her name, but whatever. And there will be an after credits scene of Eula where she's in the hospital, like recovering from her raccoon bites. So she's gonna survive and is gonna be a Giga Chad. That's gonna be my saying. While Sarah is gonna be that police officer. You know when there's a cop in the movie that just stumbles into the house and just ends up dying? It's gonna kind of be like that. Wait, what if she's trying to protect Faruzan in the library? Like, as Faruzan's trying to escape Sigewinne, Sarah's like, stop, what do you think you're doing? And then she gets killed first, yes. And then so does Faruzan. They're both gonna die. She's gonna be a cool cop though. She's not just gonna be a random NPC. Maybe we'll see her as a cop throughout the movie, kind of just watching from the sidelines as paranormal activity goes down. That's gonna be my little shtick for her. Now, with the plot sealed. Ooh, wait. I did say there was an after credit scene with Eula recovering. What if Sigewinne, like, sprinkled a bit of demon dust into Eula? So there's gonna be a sequel where she's the big demon. Yes, she's gonna grow Melusine ears, get small, eventually turning into... No, we cannot have a happy ending. This is what needs to happen. So, what should the name of the movie be? All right, after much deliberation, it shall be called The Wrath of Small. And then the sequel will be called The Wrath of Smaller, coming to a theater in 17 years. But yeah, that was a fun movie. I quite enjoyed that one. On to the next set of characters for the next movie.
Okay.
Evil cannot run from the law. Unless it's some paranormal shit, which...
I think we're gonna go for that. I kinda like that.
First Yen Fei, then the purple cat. We're getting some Liyue representation. Me like it.
Oh yeah, oh hell yeah!
Let's go in! The second it landed on Benny, a plot just grew in my mind. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything till we get into it, but it's perfect. It's so good.
Alright. Oh yeah.
Next we got Mona added to Benny's movie, okay?
I'm sorry, it's like, I love it. It's so fun, dude. Oh no! Ah!
There's a lot that could go on right here. Holy shit, wait. I still want it to be Benny's movie, but we have Tartussy.
Oh god.
Bro, Navia doesn't need any more tragedy in her life, please.
Oh my goodness.
This cast might be better than the last one, and that says a lot. We got Risley. I don't know if this is Benny's movie anymore. Shit.
My ideas are going cray. Nice.
I feel like if you look at what kind of character Noelle is for like 5 seconds, you'll probably know where she's going, but...
Huh. Okay.
Next up, we got Lisa. Hopefully we don't have another library scene from the last movie.
Okay, wow.
And as for the second last character, yeah, we have one more. We have Diona. Hu Tao and Chi-Chi are both here. I kind of want them in the same movie now. Yeah. Ooh, yes! Christianity! It's Benny's movie. We got Barbara. There is some things I need to connect for this plot. Okay, let's assemble the characters first. Okay, guys, I thought about the plot for 2 minutes. Yeah, really long time. I kind of want this to be like an anti-hero falling kind of movie. And let me explain that a little bit. So, Benny's gonna be the main antagonist, kind of, and so is Tartussy. Now, let me explain how this thick plot's gonna work. So, Benny, one day, is gonna be freaking done with everything. It's gonna be the last straw. That might be the name of the movie. I'm not sure yet. Maybe someone from this cast gets upset with him. Yeah, wait, okay. Who's gonna be the first victim? I think it's gonna be Diona, because she's insanely angry. Let me explain more, but before we get into murdering of the cats. He's gonna be like leaving town all grumpy, like, grrr, I'm upset because bad luck makes bad life. And then Tartussy's gonna be like, hey kid, want some candy? Like that kind of thing. Maybe not candy, maybe drugs. Demonic drugs. So he's gonna take Benny to his white van that's parked behind Mondstadt. It's gonna be like, see this? It'll make all your bad luck go away. And Benny's gonna be like, but what's the catch? And he's gonna be like, no catch. Just make sure you pray to Lucifer 3 times a day. The abyss powers will take over Benny and his bad luck will be cured. But as he gets the powers, he gets murderous intent for everyone who has ever been mean to him, right? So maybe before this happened, Diona kicked him out of the cat's tail for accidentally like breaking a chair, breaking a table, some BS bad luck stuff. She's gonna be like, get out, you better pay for that, boy. And he's gonna be like, I'm sorry. But now, when the Abyss powers take over, Diona is gonna be walking home one night. A black cat crosses her path. Yeah, the bad luck. And then she's like, meow, I need to get going. Benny's like, hello, Diona. She's like, ugh, it's just you. You better have the money to pay for all the damages. And he's like, I got your money right here. And then he decapitates her with his abyssal sword. Quick disclaimer, no animals were hurt in the making of this movie. But yeah, I do think she will be the first victim. And afterwards, what if he's like, what have I done? But then he gets power hungry. It's like a weird switch where he has like an angel and a demon, and the demon is fisting the angel inside his subconscious. Yeah, and Tartussi's watching from the sidelines like, God damn, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. What kind of stuff was Columbina giving me? Shit. So he's kind of gonna be the main character, but he's also an antagonist. So it's kind of a good like mix of both worlds. Because I do think he's gonna get redeemed by the end of the movie. But yeah, as for the rest of the cast here, I think Barbara 100% is gonna be his love interest. Yes. And she's gonna be a big part to making him go back to his normal self. Yeah. Christianity is gonna prevail over satanic abyssism. Ooh. And maybe after he killed Diona, he walks a few blocks away and sees Barbara, and that basically controls all of his like murderous intent. All of the evil temporarily goes away at the sight of his true love. Kind of some romantic murder stuff. I like it. And she's gonna be in a lot of scenes with him. Maybe she'll also be part of like the squad that discovers Tartussi. Because Tartussi, I think, is more of the villain of this movie. Yeah. Okay, but she's gonna be the love interest. As for Noelle, I'm gonna save her for after. She's gonna be important. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let's do Mona, because she is 100% the fuck this shit, I'm out. She is gonna be the foreseer of bad things to come. Maybe one day, Benny's just so done before he gets the powers, mind you. He goes to see Mona. He's like, girl, please give me your advice. And she's like, fine, let me read that unlucky fortune. And then she looks into Benny's future and sees nothing but darkness. And she's like, get the hell out of my house. And instantly, she's like, I need to change cities. And then she goes to move to Fontaine, and we never see her again. Maybe Benny should walk all the way to Fontaine to kill Mona. Yeah, we're gonna say that. Like, the halfway act is just him traversing, all for his abyssal, murderous intent to kill this chick. But yeah, she's still gonna stay in the F this shit, I'm out. Now, who should we do next? I think Risley would be interesting because he's gonna be like Tartussi's like main enemy of the movie. Yeah, I was gonna actually say it might be Noelle, but she's gonna be more in Benny's plot line. We'll get to that. So I think Risley is gonna be kind of a detective in this movie. Like, you know how he was in the fortress discovering the magic boy's trick? He's gonna be like that with Tartussi. He's gonna see Benny get into his van and he's gonna see him leave. Then he's gonna have like a stare down with Tartussi and he's gonna be like, what did you do to that kid? And he's gonna be like, don't worry about it. See you around, big man. Plot twist. They're gonna be like enemies, but the entire audience is gonna ship them like crazy. Towards like the later half of the movie, they're gonna have like an epic fight. And it's kind of been preordained. Like, the whole audience is waiting for the fight, but at the same time, they want them to fuck. So now here's the thing. They're gonna die together. They're gonna be exchanging blow for blow. Risley has holes all over him from the sword swings, and Tartussi's like bleeding out of every crevice in his body. And they both kind of share a moment, like a mutual respect. Like, you is that guy. but we're both about to die. Gonna be the epic fight of the movie. Where should we put Risley though? I'm gonna say he's the side character everyone loves. Everyone's gonna adore this man. He's a hunk-a-chunk. His little tea thing is gonna resonate with the audience, bro. There's gonna be a serious scene and he's just gonna be like, hey Navia, want some tea, girl? Like, he's so dapper, bro. How can the audience not love this man? Now, as for Navia, I'm gonna say she's like the man power or the woman power of this movie. She's gonna be the one working with the big brains. So Lisa, Yenfei, and Cushing, they're all kind of big brained in their own way. And she's gonna be the resource gatherer for the materials they need to bring Benny back to normal. And I think this could be really interesting with Yenfei because he will be brought back to his senses and everyone's gonna be forgiving him. But then Yenfei's gonna be like, bitch, I saw that dead cat in the alley. Your sins will not disappear that easily. And at that point, I think she's gonna arrest Benny and send him to jail. And the audience is gonna be like, but it wasn't his fault. It was the ginger kid. So yeah, I do kind of like that ending as well, because him just walking away scot-free, I feel like it's kind of a cop-out that some movies will do, and I hate that shit, so it's perfect. Yenfei gonna arrest the man. Oh, where should we put her though? Okay, I just added a new tier. I should have brought this when Sarah was around, but yeah, you cannot escape the law. Now, as for the rest of the squad, okay, wait, Noelle, we're gonna do her. Benny is gonna kill Noelle, like dun dun dun, because one, for emotional impact, Genshin impact, and two, because we need more dead bodies here. Well, then again, we already have 3, but anyway, Noelle is gonna be trying to bring Benny back to his senses, and I think this is gonna be like a love triangle. So Noelle is gonna love Benny, he's gonna love Barbara. Barbara loves Christianity, so it's kind of a nice thing. But she's gonna be hugging him from the back. And she's gonna be like, snap out of it, Benny. And he's like, shakes her off, stabs her, gonna be super emotional. She hugs him, confesses her feelings to him. And then the demonic eyes just change back to normal. He realizes what he's done and he just breaks down completely. He's like, no, I need to kill myself. And then Barbara and Yenfei are gonna be like, no, you could atone. And Yenfei's like, yes, atone in prison. Noelle is gonna be the sacrifice character. In my opinion, unfortunately, yes. Now, as for the last 3, Navia, Lisa, and Cushing, I think Navia is gonna be a character everyone loves, and no, she's not dying. Because this girl has had too much death around her recently. Rest in peace to the Giga Chads. But she is gonna be the gatherer of all information, and she's gonna relay this to Lisa, and she's gonna be like, thank you, baby. Let me go tell Barbara at the church about this. As Lisa's going there, I think Tartusi is gonna be the one to kill Lisa, specifically, yeah. After her death, Navia's confirmation of the suspicions have basically been confirmed. Lisa's death is gonna be essential for the plot to like move to the next phase, right? And this is gonna be Tartusi's first kill of the movie before his fight with Risley. And why do I feel like Navia is gonna be there for Risley's last moment? Like, him and Tartusi will be dying together. She's gonna kick Tartusi away, hold Risley's hand, and just kind of hug him as he gets sent to Valhalla. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. And as for Cushing, I feel like she's gonna be with Yenfei in the law department. Like, she's gonna be the good cop, Yenfei's gonna be the bad cop. I think that's gonna be the shtick, because even though Cushing is strict, she's very compassionate. So she's gonna try to convince Yenfei to give Benny a low sentence, and then the after credits scene is gonna be like, Benny, 70 years in prison. Like, it's gonna be a bit of a tragedy. And Cushing's gonna be in a chair in the corner like, shit, I couldn't get his sentence down. But Yenfei will be like, yeah, you did get his sentence down. He was supposed to get the electric chair. Now it's 70 years. Well done, my associate. But yeah, that's gonna be this movie. Kind of a weird one because there's not really a main character, but it is kind of Benny, yeah. And as he's getting sent to prison, I think Barbara is gonna be at the trial crying that her man's is getting put away. He's gonna smile at her because he knows this is the right ending for his story. But yeah, let us make a name for this movie. It shall be called The Last Straw. I said it at the beginning and I'm keeping that name because I feel like it suits it perfectly. Like it's the definition of all it takes is one bad day. Or for Benny's situation, like a lifetime of bad days. Next movie. Instantly, this movie is involving the mafia. Daddy Ayato is gonna be the mafia boss in a horror movie, yeah.
Oh my, that's very different.
Sucrose gives me such mad scientist vibes. We might do something with that. I'm not sure.
But let's see.
100% we're making this a mafia movie. Yes, we have Kaya. Okay, now I'm hyped now. This is good.
Oh yes, baby!
Charlotte is perfect for this kind of movie. The journalist probably is gonna die early, but let's see.
Oh, let's go!
If we add Hu Tao to this horror movie, it's the perfect horror movie. It's literally golden. We have Chi-Chi. Oh my god. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. Wait, nah, that's not script. Oh, fuck. I am genuinely pissed off. I thought we had Hu Tao. I was so hyped. But we have Jean. She's fine. Mafia movie, I could see that. With Jean, yeah. Next, we have Kazuzu. He's, I feel like, not gonna know much of what's happening, but okay.
Holy fuck! Oh my god, no!
This is good. Like, this is good. Arlecchino? Oh my god, this cast, though. What the fuck?
Do not do it, do not!
Next up, we have Baiju. That was uncomfortably close. Tough arena. I was not about that life.
Okay. Let's give it normal now. Some normalcy to this.
And then we have Yunjin. I'm gonna stop it here. We have 10 characters because there's 30 left. So it's kind of perfect for the last video. But yeah, as for this team, this stacked ass team. Okay, guys, for this one, I have two very different plot lines in my mind. One is the mafioso plot line, and the second is mad scientist plot line. So we're gonna combine them both for a horror movie. Okay. Wait, idea has come to my noggin. I think Baiju and Sucrose are gonna be the main characters. They're gonna be like a family. Yeah, okay. Baiju's gonna be Sucrose's dad. They look the exact same. It's perfect. And they both low-key, actually high-key, have that mad scientist vibe. So they're gonna create Chi-Chi with their big ass brains, and she's gonna be like Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, just picture Chi-Chi like normal, except really buff and big. So she's gonna have the same head with a bodybuilder's body, and she's gonna have that superhuman strength. Now, why did they create this abomination? This beautiful abomination? It's because of the mafia. Yes, wait, what if they live in a small town where the mafia is constantly exploiting everyone? Like they're causing a ruckus in the streets. Ooh. And it's gonna be two different mafia groups. Yeah, they're gonna be constantly fighting. There's so much like outside damage, innocent people getting hurt. Maybe Baiju and Sucrose get evicted because they're not paying their mafia monthly bill. So out of spite, they create this monster, this beautiful monster, to kill the mafia. Holy shit, yeah, okay. Now, in some situations, the monster turns on the creators. I'm gonna say that doesn't happen in this movie. No, Chi-Chi, even though she's a big buff zombie, I mean, she kind of already is, just small. She's gonna be living a comfortable life as well. She is a weapon, but they take care of their weapon. Sucrose, I think, is gonna convince Baiju to let her bunk with Chi-Chi, the Frankenstein's monster, and they're gonna be like best friends. Yeah, Sucrose and Buff Chi-Chi, besties for life. Baiju's gonna be the dad with a mission to kill the mafia. Now, because we're doing the mafia here, I'm actually gonna say Chi-Chi is actually a main character. She's not the villain, the mafia is the villain. And both of the groups are gonna be led, one by Ayato, and the opposition is Arlecchino. Yes, they're gonna be two rivaling families trying to constantly kill the heck out of each other. And Baiju and his family with Buff Chi-Chi are gonna exterminate both of them. Yeah, okay. They're gonna be the final boss though. They're gonna be like the last step of the plan. Buff Chi-Chi's gonna have to kill some other people though. Kaya is gonna work for the Arlecchino cartel, while Jean is gonna work for the Ayato cartel. So I guess with that in mind, they're kind of like the side hoe of each respective gang. And I feel like a good side plot would be if Kaya was planning to backstab Arlecchino, but that never fully happens. Maybe Arlecchino stays one step ahead, but before that could even be revealed, Chi-Chi is gonna find her first victim in this man. And he's gonna be like, stop, I'm trying to overthrow her as well and become a new peaceful leader. Chi-Chi's just like, there are no peaceful leaders. And then she rips Kaya's head off and starts eating it like the wholesome zombie that she is. So yes, victim number one, disposed. As for Jean, I think she's gonna be a very professional member of the Ayato cartel. And maybe one day, during a meeting, we're gonna say Chi-Chi is gonna storm the Kamisato estate and kill like half of their men. Jean is gonna be one of them. She's gonna be the only one that doesn't look like a generic NPC and is actually putting up a fight, but Chi-Chi keeps regenerating and eventually pummels Jean to the ground, finishing off the right hand of Ayato. Wait, who else do we have? We have 3 more characters. I feel like the rest of the squad is gonna have their specific roles. Charlotte is gonna be the journalist of the whole thing, and she's gonna be at the scene when these two die, but Chi-Chi isn't gonna kill her because she's not part of the mafioso. Charlotte's gonna be shook out of her mind, trembling in fear, but she will survive. And Baiju is gonna tell her, report this, write an article about the dismemberment of both mafia cartels. And she's like, okay, goodbye. So yeah, I do think she's gonna be very relatable out of the fear concept. So I'm gonna say she's a side character everyone loves, because Charlotte is the only likable journalist you will ever see. She is perfect. Now, as for the other two, Kazuzu is gonna have no idea what the fuck is happening for this whole movie. I feel like he's gonna be wandering the town, paying witness to a lot of the bloodshed that's happening, all while whistling on a leaf. Like, there's gonna be bodies behind him. He's just gonna be playing his instrument like, whoo! And Chi-Chi's like, sir, get out of here before you get hurt. He's like, wait, what's happening? Whoa, a buff zombie, that's so cool. She's like, thank you for calling me cool. Now get the hell out of here before you die. Like, Chi-Chi is gonna be the voice of reason for the stoner dude Kazuzu. Yeah, okay. He is gonna be a stoner. That's why he has no idea what's happening. And I feel like that's probably one of the only ways to stay happy in a town run by the mafioso. So it makes sense that there is a character like this, yeah. But the whole audience is still gonna love Kazuzu. But we are gonna leave him here, not here. Yes. And as for Yunjin, I have this weird picturesque scene in my head where during the final act, where Arlecchino and Ayato plot twist join forces to take down Chi-Chi. As the fight is happening, Yunjin is gonna be singing like a dramatic opera in the background because it's a mafia style movie. You know how it has the really cool, really dramatic music? It would fit so perfectly during Arlecchino and Ayato's execution. So yeah, outside of that, I think she's gonna be a normal townsfolk that might be like really good friends with Sucrose. I see them kind of vibing. Maybe she goes to eat there from time to time. And why am I just seeing buff Chi-Chi at a dinner table with these three? That's adorable. She's probably too big for her chair as well. Yes. They've probably gone through like 20 wooden chairs. It's beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna say she is the main character's best friend, the harbinger of the final act. Get it? Because there's a harbinger here. Now, as for the final fight, bro, this is gonna be the most anime battle ever. They're gonna be dissecting, chopping off limb after limb on Chi-Chi. Every time an arm gets cut off, it just comes back even more swole. So by the end of the fight, she's just so buff, and eventually the buffness overrides these two and they die. Nah, Ayato's gonna be asking Arlecchino for help in the last moment, and then he gets his face blown off by Chi-Chi. 2 minutes later, Arlecchino gets like backed into a corner and has one last stand with some amazing Yunjin opera music, and then she died. Bro, this is cool. I like this movie. It doesn't really feel like a horror movie, but I fuck with it. We're gonna keep it. As for the name of the movie, ooh. Okay, I like this title a lot. It's gonna be called Baiju's Monster, The End of Houses. Because of two mafia cartel houses. Yes, this name is the chef's kiss. Mwah. Very proud of that. Took 30 seconds. Very epic. All right, guys, that is the end of part 2 of the horror movie tier list. Apologies again for the really long wait, but I'm gonna go eat some lunch and then record the rest, which will probably be out in like 2 to 3 days. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna edit, but yeah. With that in mind, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.